It is now time for Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. Guaranteed to make you laugh, guaranteed to put you on the ground. But you may hear something that doesn't agree with you. You may not like what you hear. But at the end of the day, you will be laughing. And that's all that matters, that your ass laugh. Get ready, here we go.
Roll out loud with Speedy and Friends.
Thank you so very much. Thank you for coming. With you way in the back. Thank you, right here down the front row. All right, I see you, Ray. All right, okay. Anyway. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. I'll be
Speedy.
up in this.
Itch.
There you go.
What's wrong with this thing? It's like hitting me in my face.
Mm.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it keeps hitting her in the face. In-house we got.
Shelly Rio.
Behind the glass curtain, the one, the only, my second seed.
Shalom to the people.
Dear Brother Nomsi.
Stop.
I'm going to start calling you Dear Brother Nomsi.
I don't know who that is.
What is that?
From
From Jamaica?
Eddie Murphy's Golden Child. And the bad guy's name was Sarah Nomsi. And Eddie kept calling him, my dear brother Nomsi. And if you say that to anyone, they automatically know what movie you're talking about. And even though I don't think the movie was that great, but it had some memorable lines. But the main one was, my dear brother Nomsi. Because he wouldn't call him Sarah Nomsi. And he was the best. He never smiled now one fucking time. And Eddie had jokes. Anyway, it is Wednesday morning, 30-ish, 34-ish, something like that. November 20th. Your month is almost over. 4 or 5 days before Thanksgiving? 8 days?
No, it's
Thanksgiving is
it's on
26.
Thursday.
Yeah, 26.
So tomorrow's so
7
from
days.
tomorrow.
7 days. All right, so coming up on Thanksgiving, and don't forget, now I did see, for those people who are coming to hang out with us for the 10th annual turn up, that it's supposed to rain Thanksgiving night.
It is?
Yeah. But then it was supposed to rain here, and it really didn't rain. It kind of sprinkled. They were like, no, it's going to be a thunderstorm, and it's going to be this. It's going to start happening at 11.
Oh.
Then I'm looking at
It said it's
things.
supposed to rain Friday, too.
Yeah.
So what happens if it rains?
Then we don't do it. We just get some nice shirts to put on and walk around.
My God. I didn't even
We'll have
think about
games.
the
We'll do
rain.
games in the house.
You can't get no tents?
No, we just do games in the house. But, L.A., it may or may not happen.
I feel like you could pull it off.
What's the percentage?
Games, well, does it say?
Yeah, usually they give you a percentage.
I mean, not really.
Yeah, what does it say? It's a 97%, 50%.
Oh, but you can't see until that day.
So it has it. When is it not raining?
Tuesday?
Tuesday, Wednesday?
Wednesday it's going to rain? Damn.
Titan?
Because I'm thinking, I don't want mud tracking in my house on Thanksgiving. Definitely taking your shoes off for sure. Now I got to get more socks to give everybody.
I am not putting on somebody else's socks.
No, they're on you.
No, I'm good. I'm not coming. Don't even worry about it.
What if you can keep them?
I'm not coming.
And they're fluffy.
I'm not coming. I'm going to Jamie's house and where the food is off the chain.
Our food's off the chain.
No, somebody can
We'll see.
put their finger in it and make
Ew.
some nasty shit.
No.
And I don't trust your cooking.
I
The
don't
white
do that.
side of you is probably cooking.
You know what? I'm going to save a plate for you for
No,
the
I'm
next
good.
day so you can taste it, and
No, I'm
then
good.
you're going to feel stupid.
It's the white group home side of you that's gonna cook. It's
No,
gonna fuck
because,
it all up.
but it's not me just cooking.
Yeah, but what are
everybody.
you making?
What I make, I say stuffing, but everyone says it's called dressing. And then I make sweet potatoes, which I make bomb-ass sweet potatoes.
Can somebody else be the judge of that? Not you.
Everybody that comes loves them. Literally.
Well, maybe they're just scared of you. You are kind of
No.
mean.
Literally, there's no leftovers. That's how good it is.
Yeah.
That's how good it is.
All right, Shelly.
Thank you.
We'll get you
So I
that.
usually I make those 2 dishes and sometimes mashed potatoes, depending if my girlfriend.
Hey, did you get the fridge? The new fridge?
We're actually getting a fridge on Friday.
Oh, okay. See, look at that. Look how
Yes.
God work.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Don't forget, how close are we to our 1,000?
Oh, let's see.
What that number is?
Ooh, so we need
Subtract.
19?
19 people to subscribe. Motherfuckers, if y'all don't subscribe, it's going to be a problem. How many people in the room? Chat room.
53 right now.
Come on, man. Can people double subscribe? Can they like?
No. I mean, but if they have multiple accounts, they can, I guess.
Man, yeah, double. Come on, man. We 19 short. Let's do this.
Literally 19.
Let's make it happen. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name and did you subscribe?
Yes, I did.
Vernie Vern.
That's Vernon.
What do, Vern?
How do you cook your quote unquote stuffing?
Oh, me? So I use the I don't know how to say her name. Cobblestones. You know what I'm talking about? It's in a box. And so they had.
Definitely not. Nah. Thank you, Vern. Don't even need to talk no more.
No. When
No,
I
if it's
say
in a box.
No, it's not
a
like
wrap.
it's not stovetop stuff like that. Like that's like fake stuffing.
What?
The cover? I can't remember her name. Her name, Mrs. Cobblestones. So it's
Look it
the bread's already chopped up like little cubes, and so then I add. Because I'm just getting the breading already cubes. So I add chopped onions. I use chicken stock or chicken broth instead of water because that doesn't make sense to give it that turkey flavoring, even though it's not in the turkey because I don't do that. And then I also add dried craisins in it, which is really good.
No.
What do you think, Vern?
You said no.
Nope. Me and Vern saying nope.
What am I missing?
It's white.
Did she just say raisins?
Yeah.
No, I said craisins, not
Yeah.
raisins.
No, they're
the
raisins.
dried cranberries.
They raisins.
Well, it's dried cranberries.
First of all,
No.
that shit sound white as a motherfucker, don't it, Vern?
tastes mad good.
It's
right?
white.
No, I'm gonna make
It's
some
your
and bring
it's
it.
your mom's side.
You know what?
No.
Let
No,
your daddy's
because
side
they,
come out.
No, they made stovetop stuffing. I'm like, I'm not doing no stovetop stuffing.
All right, Vernon, tell her how to make stuffing.
No. But you get your behind in there and you make your own cornbread.
There you go. That's what my grandma used to do. You make the cornbread,
That's a lot of work.
and then you call the kids in to crumble it up. Am I lying, Vernon?
No, you ain't lying.
You
But
kids
then
go wash your
everything-
hands and come.
Everything you put in there except for the cranberries.
Mm-hmm.
You was right until you said cranberries.
The cranberries are good.
What you're supposed to do,
No
what I
cranberries.
do, is I put a couple of extra things in there. I put some gizzards in.
Ew.
Gizzards?
No.
Chopped up. Don't.
Nigga, don't put no gizzards in my goddamn stuffing, boy. Fuck is wrong with you,
Didn't I just say
fat fuck?
I do? Didn't I just say that's what I do? Not you.
Well, I'm not coming to your house if you put no gizzards in.
Well, first off, you wouldn't know they was in there to begin with. I'm telling you as a courtesy.
Wait, what is a gizzard anyway?
Then
It's
I
like in the
also
turkey.
put,
Ew,
if
no.
I feel like it, I put a little turkey in there, or I put a little chicken in there.
Well, because not everyone eats meat though.
Yeah, but then
Well,
if you really not eating meat, you shouldn't do the chicken broth either. But whatever.
Oh, really?
Vern, I'll just go with the cornbread. Here's what I do on that cornbread when I'm gonna make my own stuffing this year. I put a little brown sugar in the cornbread.
Well,
Give it a little something.
Well, if you're going to do that, you need to put ground sage in it. Put sage.
Oh, ground sage.
Yeah, put sage in it because then you ain't got to put. If you're going to do it, just put all your seasonings in your cornbread before you bake it. So
Got
then
it.
when you bake it, it's all through, and then you ain't got to do shit but put your liquid in and whatever else you put in, like the celery, the onions, the peppers. You can put that stuff in.
I'm gonna make stuffing this year, and I got. Thank you, Vernon.
Wait, so you you have to cook the cornbread and then chop it up?
No, you
Yeah.
you could chop it, but most people had the kids come in because they have little hands,
Oh, hell
and
no,
they
ain't no
crumble
kids
it. Just
touching my shit.
focus, and they crumbled up the cornbread, and like your mother puts it in a bowl, and you reach it, and you just kind of knead it a little bit, right?
Right.
And then
You can crumble,
don't all the way.
crumbled up.
You don't crumble it all the way down to. You
Crumbs.
just
Like
you just-
powder, no.
yeah.
It's crumble. It's little. But then you put. Well, I put a cup and a half of broth in my dressing.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I do too.
And
But
you
I'm
put
gonna
it.
say it like this. It's by, if you've done it before, it's by sight. You know it when you see it and when you feel it.
Okay, this will be
It's
my
not
first
something
time,
I'm like-
Vernon. So I can't do it by sight. I don't want to fuck it up and put too much. So I should put half a cup and then work my way
No, a
up.
little bit more. Just put a cup, feel it, and then when you do that, put it back in the oven. And then you put it in the oven and let all that cook and let all them juices and everything marry and cook up.
Marry.
And then if it's still a little dry, you put a little bit more in there.
Okay.
And then you just mix it up and you can
I
serve
have a great idea. I think
No.
either Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know if we're doing a show Wednesday, but either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Wednesday is the last show.
So we should both cook both cook stuffing, bring it in, and do a taste test on air and see
Okay.
whose is better.
Because I know
Most
yours is
people-
white.
'cause
No, mine's
You
would be
said
good.
you use bread, right?
Yeah, some kind of box shit.
I'll stop it.
But see, people, it's several different kinds.
Right.
They have the seafood kind. They have the bread. They have the cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have the whole bunch of where you put the cranberries and some other shit in there, and walnuts and other stuff.
Oh, I
in there. And
can't
I'm
do
like,
Walnuts.
Yeah,
man,
I can't do nuts.
I don't put no walnuts in
It
my
is.
shit,
It's
man.
Miss Cubiston's.
Let me see it. Let me see the box.
Mrs. Cup.
Mrs. Covington.
Cubiston.
Cubiston.
C-U-B-B.
But what you can do is
Let me see. Oh hell no.
Take
What?
it behind to the
That's
store.
what is it? What's the brand?
Mrs. Cubiston's.
Hell no, Vern. That's white. It's complete. I've never seen this box in.
What? It's all over. No.
I've never seen that box
Somebody has
in the
to use
grocery
this.
store.
And you don't.
It's
use,
New Jersey.
You do not use Jiffy because it's too
Jiffy.
sweet.
What is
But
Jiffy?
you can
Jiffy
use
oh.
cornbread.
But see, if you like a little sweetness in your cornbread, you use Jiffy.
I love
Do not
Jiffy,
go
to be
use
exact.
Glory.
I never
They
thought about
have
Glory.
that down
You
there.
you know, I wouldn't mind if somebody did for the first time. You ever had the biscuits that have the little cheddar on it, and you make it?
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
I wouldn't
you
mind
gotta
doing
do
it
them-
with
you gotta do
that
them
just to
right.
see how it come out.
You got if you do them, you got to do them right because
Yeah.
you don't want cheddar bricks.
Okay.
Cheddar bricks.
Yeah. You got to
Cheddar
crumble it
bricks
up.
because,
You got to really
yeah,
crumble it.
When people make biscuits and things, most people, if they don't know what they're doing, they tend to knead it too much and then they get hard as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got bricks.
All right. Well, why you get so excited about that? Where you at,
It's
nigga?
it's not me being excited. It's about me knowing what I'm talking about.
First of all, Vernon, take your hand off
Like
your hip.
mac and cheese. What do you wait? do
Oh
you-
no, my
you
mother-in-law
said you
makes
don't do
that.
mac and cheese.
No, my
You said your
mother-in-law.
mother-in-law does
Yeah,
mac and
she
cheese.
and she black.
I have yet. I have yet
Well,
to
I ain't
learn
working
how to
on that.
really,
She
really
said
make
black,
it.
She know what she's doing.
Yeah,
it
she
come out
does.
creamy.
Like we asked her for the
cheese.
recipe, and she's like, I don't know exact number. She just knows put this much butter, like by looking at it.
Yeah, yeah. She must be older because
Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah,
been doing
she
it for
is.
a while.
cooked a lot and you older. You don't measure shit. You know what it is already.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just like with your beans. You ain't got to measure shit. You
I
already
ain't got to
know.
measure
right?
shit. I'm making them this year, but without the meat in it, boy.
Hey, speaking of that, Vern, what's your go-to dish?
For
Ooh.
for Thanksgiving or in
I
general?
don't know, but you better not say ooh again.
Because maybe he's hungry.
I can cook some of anything. Really, I can cook lasagna, pork
What?
chop.
No, I mean for the holiday season. Like if the whole family bringing a potluck, what's the one dish everybody counting on Vernon to bring?
My cornbread, my cornbread dressing.
Your cornbread dressing. What is that?
Yeah,
Like the stuffing, but
The
it's
dressing.
dressing.
Oh, the dressing.
Yeah.
Boy,
yeah, cornbread
come
dressing.
through this
I can
goddamn
cook, I can
phone.
cook up some dressing now.
When do you start cooking? Wednesday night?
No, I'm done by Wednesday night. What you talking about? Thursday morning, all I'm doing is heating up shit and eating.
Okay. All right, nigga.
That's funny. I just
And
went
what
on
time you guys
holiday.
start? Around 2, 3 o'clock?
What, Wednesday?
Yeah. No,
No, Thursday to eat.
Thursday to eat.
Ooh, it don't matter. I get up and eat shit.
But you don't have
ain't got
people come
set
over?
time. Ain't nobody coming over here.
Oh wait, so
Fuck
you cook
that.
a whole
No,
dinner
Wait a
for
minute.
yourself?
Take your ass right over
Vernon,
home.
you gotta have people come over and
Look here.
I wish you
Look
lived
here.
here. You can come to my house.
No, because see, most people that I know, they ain't shit. They just come over here, eat, take shit, and go home. They ain't bringing nothing with them.
well, everybody brings some aluminum foil in their pocket. Gotta
No,
make
they
a plate
ain't
for my
shit.
mama.
So you ain't got to worry about it. No, I don't have no.
All right, Vern. Call back.
We, all right.
He's so sweet. I can't. So he cooks a whole dinner for himself.
Pretty much.
That's a lot of leftovers.
I'm
Shout out to
sad.
Vernon.
But
I love Thanksgiving leftovers. That's the bomb.
I don't celebrate none of these holidays, but I damn sure don't get some food. I tell you
No,
that,
I
man.
celebrate eating.
I'm
and
finna-
hanging
I
out
know,
with
me
my
too.
friends.
I'm
so, so where are you gonna go get some food at? Are you gonna come to the Fox? Might as well,
I
because
don't
you know.
know. I might swing. I know I'm gonna go by my mom's crib because
You have to stop by our house. It's right
They
down
be-
the street.
You gotta take your shoes off.
Listen, no offense, Shelly, you my sister and all that, but between you and Tony, ain't no way it's gonna be good food over there.
It is. Fatima's gonna bring a banana pudding.
Okay, now between you, Fatima, and Tony, ain't no way it's gonna be good food over there.
Oh, stop. You'd be surprised. You'd be
No,
waiting.
no,
I'm
that
telling you.
that'd be the last thing I'm gonna be.
People have been coming to
I'ma
my
go.
house for years
I'm gonna go.
just for the
As
food.
soon as I taste something,
dope.
I knew I shouldn't have came.
I
back.
promise you, you're gonna be hooked.
That's dope, maybe.
I swear.
You're white. You have a white side.
But again,
So
I'm not
I
the only
told
one
you
cooking
what-
everything.
No, I told you what happened to me, nigga. I ain't making that decision ever again. I know my
What?
wife is listening. I'm not never going.
Oh, go in her house.
No, to her mom in the house. No. I said, nigga, when the football game didn't come on, I said, shit.
We had football.
No, it was a football game. They just didn't turn to it, and it
No,
wasn't
I'm
my
saying
TV.
we leave the football. We leave football on.
Oh wow, that's very.
Because we know people like to watch it, and then whoever doesn't want to watch it, we go drink wine in the dining room.
Y'all don't make them watch the parades and stuff.
No,
I
don't do
never.
that.
I
used to
never
when I was
watched
little.
parade.
I do like to watch the Christmas Macy's parade. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, the get down for me and my brother back in the day. So when they would have the Christmas parade in Pasadena, we would go down there and sell flowers because you can sell
Like
people.
the carnation.
Yeah. And we make a nice little chunk of money. Every year, my mother would drop us off, and we go down there with the flower, and we sell them and make a nice little change, little chump change.
Okay.
We never watched the parade. I only parade I think I only been to was the Watts Christmas parade.
What was that like?
Very black. A lot of low riders, a lot of Cadillacs and Coupe de Villes and Cutlasses, and then people riding in the Cutlass. The mayor of Compton, and he come driving down in the Cutlass, in the back seat waving.
That's crazy.
You didn't ever go to like those parades they have in Jersey?
No, I mean when I lived with my foster family, well, my adopted family, there was a small town parade, but everybody would always go because it's like a really like when I say small town, like you could literally walk
Which
the whole
town is it?
It was called Hasbrook Heights. It's so small. You
Hasbrook.
could literally walk the whole
Sounds
town.
expensive. No.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, it has the
Probably
word
now
height.
it
Anything
is.
usually has heights in it.
Well, probably now it is. Back then it wasn't.
We got a phone call. Caller, where you? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from, punk?
What up, y'all? It's Big J in Dallas.
I will, man.
Hey.
Hey, Speed, wasn't you in West Hollywood at that parade that one year, man?
West Hollywood, isn't that where all the fun people
Really?
are?
That's what we doing, bro.
All I
We talking
wanna
about
do is
the
from
Christmas
those
holidays. We
over
talking about
together.
Christmas holidays and Thanksgiving. That's what we do.
Truth hurts, baby. Truth hurts.
That is
D,
hilarious.
I hate when you call, bro, because you always do this. I be wishing one time you go, hey, Speed, just call in and say what's happening, dog. Not gonna
Next time,
happen.
my man. Next time.
I know.
Y'all take care.
Nah,
Miss Rio, you dead wrong on that. You know, dressing and stuff and are not the same.
thank you.
Not
Thank
the
you.
same.
I'm understanding that now, but I still call it the same thing because I won't eat the stuffing inside of turkey.
It's good.
That's
No.
cultural appropriation. That's inappropriate, man. I don't support none of it. Not none of it.
Sound like
what's
Nick.
in your oven right now? What's in your oven?
Right now.
Right now, nothing's in the oven. On the bottom rack is all
She
the
got a microwave.
is all
And that's why
the
down
is all
there
the
you
baking
can't cook,
pans.
sweetheart. If you ain't got a jar of leftover grease on the side of your oven,
Oh,
and a cast
heck
iron
no.
skillet inside,
Why would I have that?
I ain't coming to your thing.
Every I don't
A
even
jar
know.
of grease?
Look, D, I don't even know where that came from, but every black home had a jar of grease
In the
that's-
oven?
No, well, in the oven
better
or on
not
top of
mix
the stove.
Bacon, you better not mix the bacon grease with
Yep.
fish fry grease. Your mama would go.
Oh no, yeah, I wouldn't do
Because
that.
you couldn't pour it down the sink because it would clog it up, and you couldn't really pour it in the trash.
Oh, you're talking about to throw out?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
we
yeah.
never threw it out. You just left it there on
no,
the stove.
I'll dump it in a jar and throw it out.
Sweetie,
Yeah.
Sweetie, you think she gonna say I'm confused?
No. I was
so
confused, but
confused.
now that you're saying that, I do dump it in a jar, but I throw it out right away. I don't keep it. That doesn't make
I
sense.
wish
to me.
y'all could see it. Are you gonna come on this cruise, bro?
We'll have to check my skeleton
Skeleton?
schedule.
All right.
Start bidding in January, so we'll see what happens.
All right, dog. That
I
would
got
be
a bit
dope.
of promotion, man, so it's kind of difficult. I'm low man on the totem pole. Yeah.
That would be dope if you could, though.
I'm looking forward to it, man. We need to get together a real Reach Round Radio reunion show.
I'm
That would be
I'm
dope.
flying for that.
what I'm trying to do is reach out to all of them and see if they're going to cruise with me.
Bruh. RT,
Yeah,
TDC,
Yeah.
J Mac. Oh my God.
I'm on it, man. Trust
Be
your boy.
amazing.
I'm on it.
All
Good
right,
looking out, D.
I'm a bid for it. I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna listen offline.
All right, cool. And with that in mind, don't forget we're doing the cruise. It's the Rollout Digital Comedy Cruise / events. A lot of events going on. And I will definitely reach out to my counterparts and see if they want to go on this cruise. That includes the Poetess. That includes RT. RT does a lot of cruises, so I doubt if he would take off that cruise to go this one. But I'll see what I can do. TDP, I'm pretty sure I can get TDP to come. Johnny Mac don't take vacations, but maybe he will this time.
If there's
I'll
lots
ask
of girls on the boat, he will.
Oh yeah, he's trying to get his fuck on. Again, if you want to go to Shelly's house to eat, you gotta take.
Go to my house? No.
Yeah. You don't want the fans to come over?
No. We already have like 20, 30 people that come.
Shelly, let some people that want to know you go see you
Oh my
and Tony.
gosh. You're so
Tony's so famous right now, it's ridiculous. He's
Tony's
fucking,
so famous.
he's fucking. As soon as I see him on the cruise, they're gonna go,
Oh my God.
Tony.
OMG.
Then you gotta take a drink, however that goes. Yeah, so we're doing the comedy cruise, and we want to get. So far, we got, I think it was 14 people who have sent the email saying they definitely want to go, including with their significant others, which makes that more than 14. So go to rolloutdigital@gmail.com, rolloutdigital@gmail.com. Let us know you want to go. Next week, we'll have all the prices. We have where you can send your deposit and get the ball going. So can't wait for that moment. I think we're going to have a whole lot of fun, Shelly.
We'll see.
Even though we know you're scared as fuck.
I know this is a different topic. Shout out
You
to
think?
the
ADD. I'm just kidding.
yeah. Shout out to the cruise though. Has anybody ever tried jackfruit?
Jackfruit? What is that?
What is it?
Well, obviously, it's a fruit.
Never heard of it.
Right. It's not one of the common
From,
things you grew up
Jack-
eating it here in America. It's become popular over the internet past couple of years. It's kind of a strange looking fruit. It's pretty big. Pull it up, Shelly, so my pops can see it. I just tried it the other day, but I thought it was the real stinky fruit, the one that stinks really bad.
Does
Why
it
would
like-
you want to eat fruit that stinks?
What's the one that smells like feet?
I don't know, but I would never eat it just because it smells like.
Yeah, fucking corn.
But I wanted to know. Do you guys ever try new dishes?
That thing?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it looks a little strange,
It
right?
looks like a avocado that
Slash
has
pineapple.
fungus growing on the outside.
It was
I don't know.
Got stick pins.
it was really good though.
What do you mean? How'd you eat it?
Well, the one that I bought, they already cut it in slices.
But the inside looks like if you were
They-
buying garlic.
Yeah, like
Like
those
garlic
little.
cloves?
Yeah, those little. It's interesting. Those pods are pretty interesting the way they taste. They have like a kind of a meaty texture to it, so it's a pretty
it
interesting.
So is
tastes
it
good?
sweet or is it?
Yeah, yeah. I can't really explain to you what it tastes like.
But it smells bad.
No, there's another one that looks just like this that really stinks. I think it's banned
So
in
what-
America.
What do you mean the internet
Banned?
is all over it?
Yeah, because so you know how we have Instagram and all that stuff now, right?
It's
Yeah.
like a
So
fig.
they usually, certain people on the internet seek out interesting looking fruit and they try it on the internet that people don't normally try around the world.
Where does it come from?
I want to
one
say
says-
Jamaica.
No, this says it comes from originated in India, Southwest India,
I know it's very popular in Jamaica. They use jackfruit for a lot of their dishes.
and it spreads to other parts of India,
It's not
South
bad.
Asia.
So you would
Middle
eat it
East,
again? Like
Yeah,
it'll
but
be
I-
in rotation?
Yeah, I wanted to know. Like I do this as a thing. I try to try whatever fruits in season, especially if I haven't
You
tried
should
it
do
before.
this on YouTube. Make YouTube videos of eating fruit.
Oh, Shelly, there you go.
Shoot.
There you go. I might do that.
We were supposed to do something yesterday and you bounced.
At least I
You
didn't
guys,
bounce.
yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You
You
left.
bounced. You had to go.
You
to
bounced. You had to go
school.
to Brooklyn. What are you talking about? You cut the show
You
off.
had to go to a meeting
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because we were all
Yeah,
talking.
yeah, what you talking about, bro?
Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah. It was-
But anyways, I try to make it a thing to try new fruits and vegetables when they're in season that I normally wouldn't eat.
See, I get scared.
Not
'cause I
gonna
have
happen.
so many allergies. I'm like,
Well, I was going to ask Shelly, is any? I figured you from Jersey. You don't eat everything everybody else eats. Any strange
No.
fruit or different kind of
I
thing
know
you
one
grew up
fruit
eating?
you eat,
that grew up eating.
Yeah, that's not traditional.
Tony.
That's
No.
hilarious. Like because you went to like so many different family experiences. Did anyone have like a staple holiday dish that was kind of
Yeah.
strange or a
At
little
your
different?
adopted house, what'd they eat? Like regular shit?
Because you got
Oh,
the
yeah, we
turkey
ate the
cranberry, you
regular-
got turkey cranberry
Right.
sauce
Sweet potatoes,
and
all
sweet
that.
potatoes.
So
and
that was normal. But I will say, when I moved on my own, I was dating this guy, and I think
Dating?
we got you.
and he was I don't know if he was Puerto Rican or Dominican. He was one of the Spanish cultures, and I was so excited to go to his house for Thanksgiving. I made my famous sweet potatoes, and they eat rice and beans for Thanksgiving. I was like, what the hell is this? Like, this is not Thanksgiving. Like, they just didn't understand it, but they did love my sweet potatoes. Thank
Now,
you.
because she said something, it triggered me. Nick, I'm gonna do like you. Hey, not to go off topic. So, in my what you watching, I watched all the way until.
Not yet.
Hold on, no, because that triggered something.
Oh.
Rhymes, rhythm. Was it rhymes?
Rhymes. I
Rhymes.
know what you're talking about.
Rhymes and flows,
Yeah.
whatever.
Rhythm and flow?
Rhythm,
Rhythm
flow.
and flow. Yeah.
So, have you seen it?
No.
There's a Puerto Rican girl named Beans, but she gets served by this other Puerto Rican dude. And my man said, "Bitch, I'm Puerto Rican. I eat beans. I've been eating beans all my life." And the crowd went crazy because they was doing the face off.
That's kind of racist.
Yeah, but they were both Puerto Ricans, so it couldn't have been racist. Anyway, I just had to get that out there.
Oh yeah, we know. I'll save it. What you watching?
Yeah, so I'm gonna really go into depth about. I thought it was a fantastic show. Anyway, I don't try new shit because I'm just
like
so.
yeah. So if you go to I went to a Thanksgiving a long time ago, and there was some colonizers, and they had lots of
Why do you
bagels.
say colonizers?
That's what
Those
they did.
there.
They colonized. That's what they colonized the whole world. That's what
that was a good day.
yeah. They travel. They conquer people, take their shit, and sell it back to them.
Colonizers.
Got it.
That's why when they said it in
don't
Black
you say-
Panther,
I say
everybody
white.
went fucking crazy.
Because it sounds bad when you say white people or European.
But I never heard it said in a movie.
I stick with the colonizers.
And the way she did it in Black Panther when she was look here, colonizer, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was genius.
It was a
They probably
dope
stole
ass-
that from Johnny Mac though. Shout out to Mac.
hilarious.
But I went there and they had lots of bagels.
Bagels.
Yeah, lots of bagels. So which is basically like raw salmon
Yeah.
and raw
I mean,
fish
I know what it is, but I'm like,
and
that's
bagels
weird.
and yeah,
See,
I thought it
the
was
fact is you
extremely
know what
strange.
it
So
is.
they had like a it
Because
was in the,
that's the East Coast thing. Like bagels.
They're from the
is
East Coast.
huge. Oh, okay.
So okay, yeah, they're from Brooklyn.
But see, but I would imagine that for breakfast though, not during Thanksgiving dinner.
I guess that was an option they decided to put
Got
on.
it.
Well, they
Okay.
started eating dinner at like 3, 4. You know.
Right?
Yeah.
That's probably the time. I'll
When I
probably
did
have it too.
Michelle's grandma,
Yeah, pops, you
so
know.
it was Michelle's mom's sister or brother or one of them, however it go down, and is white, is really white, and again it was some string beans that had white in it, and it had
White in it.
had white milky. They was cooking
Oh,
it in this
I
white
think they
milky.
put like cream of mushroom or something in there.
No, it was whiter than that. I know
Oh,
what cream of mushroom looks
dang.
like. And then they had put some nuts in it.
Oh yeah.
I
I
said,
that.
shit. Soon as I saw
I
it,
mean, I've seen that, but
and
yeah,
my
I don't like that.
kids, you talking about that little fat fuck we was talking about yesterday. My kids are so fucking picky. Madison said, she was looking at all the food, said, can I have some cereal? Nigga,
So
I
wrong.
fell out because I couldn't tell her no.
Well,
Yeah,
just
see,
take it and throw it out.
Because Madison went, oh no, I'm good. Can I have some? She said, y'all have any, her favorite cereal is Captain Crunch, but
Crunch Berries.
It got to be the cinnamon.
yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
And so her mother goes, really? I was like, hey, you finna see the rest of kids go ask for it. So Mike came down, she looked, he said, I just take some cereal. They all three had, including Brooklyn,
I would
ate
have been
cereal.
so mad though. Like,
Why would I be mad?
no, I'm saying if I was a kid, because I'm so excited to eat on Thanksgiving because that's like the best food.
Yeah, but like I bought my beans, which they kind of liked. My kids ate that.
Wait, so you make beans for Thanksgiving?
Well, I wanted to bring something, and again, I haven't really tried to do any of the Thanksgiving. My mom used to always do that.
Why
But
not-
since you guys
Why
said,
not greens? Like the
because greens, you have to really know. You want to be a first time person cooking greens
That's what
because
you're
it's a certain way you have to cook them.
right. So we have someone that does that every year.
Yeah,
'cause I don't know how to
like
do that.
who usually you find somebody who does greens
Right.
and you go with that person.
Right.
You never go who want to do greens. Somebody go, I tried. No,
Right,
motherfucking
right.
no. You not finna
Yeah.
try the greens and fuck it all
That's
up.
her
for us.
dish.
So I think for sure I'm gonna do the dressing because I know exactly which one. Because I either gonna do the Jiffy or I'm gonna do that.
No, they said don't do Jiffy.
No, he said because it's sweet, but I
Oh.
want it to be that way. My mother used to get Jiffy, so I knew that much.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be really no. Yours is white. If you have any suggestions, what we should, something I can go ahead and cook and make, I would love to know. Chat
What
room,
else?
Hateful Eight.
What about mashed potatoes? Those are easy.
I don't have time to mash them.
Time, you just boil the potatoes and
Nah, I
they're
don't
soft
do
and
that.
it's
Yeah,
quick.
peel them. You gotta cut them.
No, you leave the skin on.
Nah, I'm good.
I like my skin on.
I bet you do.
Not on that other stuff.
No beanies on a weenie.
Oh my god.
I am fucking hilarious. Hey man, a friend of mine got at me about this idea. Tell me what you think, Nick. Tell me what you think there, Shelly Rio. So we're thinking about doing this comedy competition where the rollout show and the fans, like we would go to the club and we would broadcast the show live. And we have 5 comedians. And then the next day they have to come on our show and you guys get to pick whether they were funny and they move on to the next round.
God.
What you think, Nick? What do you think, Nick?
Definitely. I'm all hell yeah. I'll be down to clown with some
So the
fans.
fans get to go now, and it's called Finding Funny. And then
Oh,
you
that's
could
right.
go, nigga, we didn't find you funny, and you don't move on to the next round. But you'll hear the show that Wednesday or the day before. Then they would come on, and we would get some celebrity judge or people to come in besides us to vote on it or make sure they check out the show. So we got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And finding the funny.
Speedy, I'm gonna tell you something. Just was fucking horrible.
What?
Because you know my friend's mother, she likes chitlins.
Mm-mm. No.
And I said,
No.
and that's exactly what I said, because she was cooking them at the house. I said, I'm not eating this. I'm not eating this. And I said it to myself just as nice. Honey, you want some chitlins? I said, no.
Mm-mm.
No, thank you. She said, okay. And then the house was, oh, my God.
Yeah. Funky, but get no airplay.
That was a horrible
Did you see
smell.
a thing online where they show you how they clean them out and you have to get all of the boo-boo out the
I'm gonna tell you like they said.
pretty bad. Yeah, it's bad.
What was the name of that? What was the name of that show with Eddie Murphy? God damn it.
Oh, that
Boomerang.
wasn't the show. You talking about the movie?
Yeah, that was Boomerang.
Boomerang,
She
yeah.
said it don't stink when you take the membrane out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then what they would do, they tell you to eat the chitlins with the yams because it make. I was like, no, I'm good.
Thank you. No.
I'm good.
And you were right about not if a person don't know what the hell they doing with greens, don't
Yeah,
have to do it.
greens are probably the most important thing on that table.
Right.
Yeah, because
you-
see,
And you'll
If
ask
you
who
do
made
wrong-
them. You'll ask who made the greens. And if they
Me.
go, Shelly, I'm
No,
cool.
I
No.
would never make greens because I
because
definitely
see,
don't
a
wanna
lot of
make
times
that.
people cook them and they have all them fucking stems. You're not supposed to have the whole pot of greens with stems.
or
Cut
or
all
they're
them
too
goddamn
hard.
stems.
Or are you cooking them in vinegar? What are you cooking them in?
I don't even
But
know how
then
to
when you
cook
cook them with vinegar, you don't cook them all. You don't put vinegar in there a whole bunch. You just
No.
put a splash in at
You sure
the
do.
end.
You sure do. There you go, Vern.
People, and then when you
But
cook,
what is the
they
vinegar
think
supposed to do anyway?
brighten? I think it brightens up the flavor of the green
Oh, okay.
because see, you got when you got your you got your broth in there, and you put your meat. You let that boil up for a little while.
Because my
as
grandmother
it's
and my mother would overstuff the pot, and I'd be like, "Ma, it's not gonna close." She said, "Don't worry
Yes, it
about it.
is.
It's gonna go down," and it would surely go down. And then you'd be like, "That's not enough," because when she
Yeah.
put them in there, it looked like it was too much. And then when it boiled down, you're like, "Oh shit, we gotta do some more."
You better, if you're gonna do a nice pot of greens, you gotta at least get 6 to 8 pounds.
Mm.
That'll do a pot.
Fern, you didn't answer the question. Where are you eating all this food yourself?
No, it's me and my uncle, and we don't cook no whole lot of. We don't.
What do you
cook
mean,
no
you and your
big
uncle?
That's his family.
Big ass army pot full of food. No, it's enough for two.
So it's just
enough for
you
two.
and your uncle at the table on
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. You looking at him, he looking at you.
No, we looking at TV.
But y'all don't
They're
invite
watching
nobody
football.
over?
I don't.
That's his
I don't care what
family.
he
That's some
can do what he wanna
selfish
do.
shit.
I don't invite nobody over here.
What the
He can do what he wants to.
Do you have-
You can have people to come by
Nigga,
and,
you
and
ask him
chill
if he
and
got his
talk
own
and do
room,
whatever they
fuck
gonna
you.
do. I'll be in my room, man, in my business. I don't be bothered with them folk.
Y'all don't have a gathering at the crib or nothing?
Yeah, like other people
Gathering
come by.
from who? It's only us left. Everybody else dead. What we gonna gather?
Oh, shit, Vern.
a
God
friend or
damn.
something? Somebody
You
care?
got a buddy you hang out with? A Uber
And
buddy?
no, they don't. No.
Vernon, are we
Because
your
they-
only friends?
No, you're not. But see, it's like this.
That sucks.
I had gatherings. We had gatherings for years.
Gathers?
It's time to say. It's time to. When you have hosted dinner parties and hosted shit for years, it's time to say, you know what? Fuck all that. I'm tired of all of that.
Really?
'Cause
I
when
love
you
it.
do it,
Well,
it's a
Vern-
whole bunch of shit go to it.
I hope Fox never say that because I'd be in trouble. I had to do this
But
shit.
it's fun
See,
to
that's
gather
not,
with
but
your
see,
friends
but
and
see,
family.
when he says that, he means all the hundreds of people. You invite.
No, we
you
don't.
can invite 1 or 2 people, or have a very.
No,
close
it's mostly
and intimate-
family. It's pretty much all family. And then
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
and
That's
then-
turn-up is
different, though. That's
Right.
different. You can invite family. There's
Right.
no family to invite here.
then he invites
But then you make your family.
Lonnie, Lonnie
You
does his
can't,
background.
can't make family. Family is who you were born to.
No, I make my
Oh
family.
shit! Don't go down
Well,
this hole.
that's different. You had no
Vern,
choice.
don't leave this shit alone now. This girl that found her people. Stop it. 23 and
No,
me.
but no, I'm
No,
saying,
but I'm
she
saying-
said that she made See, the thing is,
It is a
that
made-up
she
family.
made a
Yeah.
family, and she has adopted family.
No.
So that's different.
Right. But because when I moved here to LA, I didn't have any family, adopted or biological. So
So
a lot of
you've
our-
made friends who are
right. So
really
a lot
close.
of a lot of my friends that live here are also from the East Coast or out of state. So when they can't go home, everyone has a place to go now because they come to my house.
See,
In
no,
other words,
so
it's
they
a
got a place to
group
go.
home.
Take their ass to.
No, but these are my
It's
these are my actual
It's
friends.
a floating group home.
No,
That's what
it's
this is.
not.
No, what you can do is that you can get a B&B or you can get a hotel. You can't
No.
stay.
No, I don't want to do that. At it.
No.
Then we got to clean up like for real. At least at my house, I
love
clean up
our
when I want to.
Thanksgivings. Like I don't even want to go fly home for Thanksgiving. Like I want to have it.
Tell you what I do, Shelly. Thank you, Ver. I'm gonna come
Shelly.
by. I'm gonna come by and peek in and then bounce.
Yes, and you're gonna be like, wow, like I'm shocked.
That you have friends? Yeah.
No, how good the food is and how we do it.
Nah.
That's funny because
I'd be
I
more shocked that you got friends.
I lazy saying I'm a walking, talking This Is Us episode that I literally relate to that show. I love
I have
that
yet
show.
to even watch the
It's
show.
amazing. I
Really?
love the show. Yes, I relate to.
Why
it
you haven't
a
you
lot.
did it on What We Watching?
I did, and I told you about it, and you said you have yet to watch the show.
Yeah, watch it. Too much crying and hugging, and I heard the fat girl always shit go bad for her.
It is emotional. I think you would actually like the series, though, the way they shoot it and how they like
Nah, I'm
do
good.
it. It's really good.
Nah, I like the brother on there.
Well,
He
yeah,
cool.
I like him too because he was adopted.
You know what it is? It's weird, Nick. Since I've met Shelly, I've met more people who were adopted.
You do know Jamie
Or-
Foxx was a
Yes,
foster kid,
but
right? Okay.
his foster care is different. His grandmother
Right,
was
right. It is
so
different.
it stayed in the family.
Right.
But yeah, I know the story. He's best friend. Anyway, I've met more people who've been in the system, and it's so weird because they go, "Yeah, you know I was adopted." I'm like, "No, I didn't." But
Right. You know, Little Fizz's mom was also a foster kid.
you went a long
Speaking
way
of
to make
speaking
that
of Lil
shit
Fizz, man, I for whatever reason I watched a little bit of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Mhm.
That's too much drama in 30 minutes. I was
It's an hour.
'Cause
oh, I was
I'm used to it because I
That's
actually
amazing.
like the show. But it's when you go, they arguing about what, and you
Yeah.
can't believe, and they've taken it to the like, bitch.
yeah, Ray, nigga, you need to learn how to duck, nigga, or bob and weave or something.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, who slapped Ray?
I don't watch the show, but every time I've ever seen the show, Ray get hit.
Who slapped him?
The dude who looked like I thought he was Orlando Brown from
Was this the last episode?
Oh, what's his name?
I don't even know his name.
A1.
I don't know. He got blonde dreads.
Yes, A1.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought it was
A1.
Orlando Brown. So I'm like, this nigga on the show?
Yeah,
And,
A1.
yeah,
He's
I
a producer.
I don't know. But
He
yeah,
cheated on his wife. all
yeah,
the
Ray
time.
need to learn how to bob and weave. Nigga, get a jab or something.
But he was trending, so I'm pretty sure that's what he
Oh,
wanted.
I'm like 2 episodes behind.
Yeah, I got him on. I just haven't watched.
I've never watched him, but it was some.
Again, it's a cool. I like it because I've been knowing Ray J since he was a little.
Oh yeah,
kid.
shout out to the homie.
Yeah, and to see him just blow up like that, and then I know you heard about the Jenner girl sold 51% of her company for
Yeah, I just seen that.
600
Oh,
million.
yeah, I
Is
saw
it
that.
mil? Yeah,
probably
600 million.
Right.
That's
God
all right.
Damn,
Company worth about $2 billion, I think.
she sold it for 600 million, but she's still going to get percentages. They're just going to change the wording, change the look of it, and then change the look of the packaging. But she owns 49% now.
As you should.
I said, shit.
As you should. Shout out to Rihanna.
Travis might want to go on back, man. But like I always said, down Nick, for every dude that go, damn, that bitch fine. There's another nigga going, nigga, fuck that bitch.
Big facts.
I don't care who Halle Berry. I don't care how fine you think she is. It's another dude going, that bitch crazy. Fuck that bitch. So he put her back on the shelf. 600 million. If my girl, if Michelle was worth 600 million, nigga, I'm in that account.
Really?
Hey, yeah. So speaking of that, we don't have to talk about the show too
in
much
the
when we get
mall.
to what you watching, because I don't really want to talk about living hip hop. But I did want to ask this question because this was part of the show yesterday. So apparently, one of the B2K members was talking to Fizz
Oh, yeah.
about going on tour, doing the overseas tour. They make a lot more money.
Mm-hmm.
But the situation seems to be like they don't want to go on tour now because Fizz is dating old boy's
Yeah.
baby mom.
Right.
Because it's one thing when they were just like, no, we cool.
Okay, so I want to ask you. So if this was you and Fox, right? Would you pull Fox? Because old boy from the group, he basically was like, look, nigga, forget your relationship, nigga. Let's go get this money. and then you can get back to that.
Which
when
old
we
boy?
get back.
Fizz or
One of the other members from
Oh,
B2K.
the other
the
one.
one that was irrelevant. I don't even know his name. Nigga. The
probably
short dark
Riz.
skin one.
Riz. Oh no. Okay, yeah.
He's the only one that don't have no controversy around.
Yeah.
him. The other gentleman. Yeah.
He's the one putting everybody together.
Yeah. So I wanted to know like worldwide. So if your boy right was gonna hook up with a girl and is gonna compromise a job, but he was in love. So you and Fox about to go do a movie. And his girl like, nah, I wanna. But it's about to be the bag.
Speedy's in it. It's not cool.
It's about to be 100 mil. Because they overseas, they're probably gonna make over $1 million a piece on that tour easily.
I think.
Or do you care about your friends? Do you
go
care
ahead,
about is your friends' love more important or is business more important?
But wait, so set the scenario up. So he doesn't want to go because he doesn't want to leave her?
So there's kind of a sticky situation now for all of them to be on tour because he's dating one of the tour members' baby mom.
Right.
So
Yes,
that'd be kind of sticky for us all to be on tour.
Just don't
over
bring
here.
her. She can stay
No.
home. Why you gonna
I
make her-
don't think it's
no?
about whether
Oh.
she comes. She's gonna say because she's alpha male, a female like that. She's probably gonna say, "I want to go."
I wouldn't. I'd be
Now
like,
she
go
has
handle
2
your
kids
business.
by Omarion, right? Not one.
I don't even know.
I think she has
don't know
2.
how
I don't know.
Yeah, I think she has 2. So even if she had 1, so Omarion, I'm pretty sure his thing is, look, y'all want to do that, that's fine. But now, I think you should be able to set aside her that y'all dating. Now, can she come? Woo. Which, in a sense, she would go because she has the kids, Omarion's kids.
Right.
So the kids would probably want to see their dad, but mom's over in the trailer with Fizz.
No. If I was April, I would stay home. Be like, you guys go do you. I'll take care of the kids. I'll hold shit down here.
Yeah, but I'm
You
saying
make
like
your
You
money.
telling Fizz that?
but
Fizz
I'm not
and Omarion.
I'm not
shit.
saying she's going on tour. I think that Omarion.
No, I think she would go.
But I think that Omarion don't even want to do the tour
I mean,
because
that
of
I
that
think is
situation.
because of
childish.
that situation.
I'm like, now, if she was going, I guess I could see why he would have
Because
want her.
you got
Hold on,
But who
Shelly.
gives a
I want to
shit?
hear this. Shelly, you think it's chat? Okay, let me get this understand. Because I didn't know the whole ramifications of the situation.
Right.
But apparently, Little Fizz and Omarion's baby mom are living together.
I know.
Now they
They
live
got a
together.
house. I
With
think, right?
Omarion's kid.
Right.
With Fizz's kid.
Right.
yeah.
Okay, see, I didn't have anything to say about it until I got to that part. I'm like, whoa,
Where before,
please.
Nick, they would just
It was uncle.
no, if they were
Uncle
just
Fizz.
it was a rumor that they might be, and they were just saying, no, we're just good friends, and I'm here for. In other words,
Well, they
I'm here
were.
for Shelly. Shelly's here for me, and then you find out later on,
Well, 'cause
nigga,
they
you niggas
fell
was
in love.
fucking.
Well, they fell in love. When you hang
No,
out
they
with
was
someone
fucking.
a lot,
No,
sometimes
they
you
was
fall in
fucking.
love.
They was- I'm
They
never gonna
fell
fall in love
I
with
mean,
you.
but it's obvious that it's a serious thing. It's not like, oh, I'm trying to press a dig at you. I'm trying to get back at you. Like, they really are in love.
But here's the thing, Shell. I don't know if you ever performed on stage, but when a group or guys are performing, or women, whoever, are performing on stage, you have that interaction. You high-fiving,
Right.
you singing the song, whatever it is, and you might just be into the whatever the song is, and y'all grooving. If you mad at him, you don't have that energy on stage. Your energy is totally different.
But that's where your talent comes in because you're acting. Like, even what we do
Well,
is
apparently-
we're not acting, but like we're portraying characters, like in a sense. So it's like you have to.
I'm
put
pretending
yourself
like I like homeless, groupless,
no,
sheltered
but I'm saying, but you have to
motherfuckers.
leave that outside, do your job, and then go out and deal with it.
So, is it Omarion that doesn't want to? Because I'm pretty sure Fizz like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Because he got the girl. He got the bag.
So I think Omarion's the one. They're waiting on Omarion to
And you
kinda
can't
okay the
do it
deal.
without Omarion. You can do it without Fizz. You cannot do a B2K without Omarion. You can't do it. Unless you get, which is what they was going to do before, unless you ask Ray J to do Omarion's parts.
But he backed out.
But I'm saying that's the only way you could probably get away with it and still get that same amount of people to show up to the arenas. Because if Omarion's not on the tour, people are not going to see Fizz, Raz, and the other little motherfucker. They're not going to do that. I don't even know a nigga name. Hopefully he call in. Caller, what's your name and who you think should go on the cruise? Is going on the
What's
tour.
up, man? It's Pooley from Kentucky, man.
I have no idea what you just said.
Hey, Speedy, man, I've been telling everybody about this All-Star movie. It's going to come out this year, man.
Hey, Poolie, go to my
Oh,
Poolie,
no,
go to my
man.
Instagram. Go to my Instagram. It's at what is it? Dominic F Couture. I'm about to post some footage from All Star Weekend right now.
Hey, man, I got another question for you, Speedy,
Shoot,
man.
dog. Go
I
ahead.
got another question. Hey, man, how the hell Honey Baked Ham stay open, bro?
That's hilarious.
Honey
So
baked
how
ham.
do they
What is
stay open?
Yeah, how the hell do they be open all year just for
They
holidays,
are.
man?
They're open all year, but as a restaurant, and then they close the restaurant right before the holidays, and then they strictly sell turkeys and hams.
I ain't never seen nobody in that damn place, man.
But I heard that
I've never been there.
I've never been there for the restaurant, but I heard they have really good food. And every Thanksgiving, Christmas, when I go there to get what I'm getting, I'm like, dang, I got to come back for the restaurant, but I just never do.
Yeah, I've never been.
But I heard it's really good food.
Poolie!
To come out, wait for this movie now.
All right,
Speedy, man.
go to Nick's Instagram and see some of the clips.
All right, player.
Good looking out, Pimpin'. I really hope it's gonna come out. The thing that we were told last, which when I see Fox, a couple days, so we were told that the characters are too racy, but
Like
then
too sexy?
but then I watched the fucking Undercover Brother 2, and one of the characters that one of the black dudes is playing looks like the police officer that Fox dressed up as. Same makeup, same everything. So I don't know what they're gonna do.
But what do you mean by racy? Like it's too sexy? It's too
Racist. So Jamie
too
plays
racist, okay.
a white cop who is racist, but the shit, if you don't know
Wait,
it's Jamie,
Fox plays a white cop?
they call makeup. Anyway.
Is that okay though? Because if a white
Again,
person
that's what I just said.
okay,
Part
yeah,
of the problem.
I can understand that.
And then Robert Downey Jr. plays a Latino barrio kind of guy.
I mean, that's more acceptable, but I could see
Here's
why.
the thing I
they wouldn't
understand.
want him.
They're acting.
I know
And they're
that,
just
but
able to act a certain way. And it's a comedy.
I get it, but it wouldn't be a comedy if it was a white person painting their face black to play a black person. That would be
Hey,
cool.
but you know what though? I wish the world wasn't so sensitive. Shelly's right, but I seen a
They would
commercial
freak
yesterday,
out.
and this white lady, she had a watermelon dress on.
You said a watermelon dress?
Yeah, and when I didn't think anything about it. Like I just seen the dress, and I said, "Damn, you know what's fucked up?
If a sister
If
had
that was a
up,
sister, this shit would
it'd
went
be-
viral. And if I was that company,
Man.
I would have put a sister in it just to go viral,
Yeah.
and then took it down. Nigga, like my bag.
And do like they all say.
Yeah, my
I
fault.
didn't know that would be offensive.
Like, you don't like watermelon?
Is that a fact? I actually made a watermelon tutu once.
Do you know where that comes from? The stigma of black people liking watermelon.
No.
So when they originally started to develop the production of film, right, and start to actually manufacture film, one of the first things that was recorded, this white guy recorded these just two black people just sitting on the porch eating fruit, right? And because this is one of the only video footages available in the world, it went out and people seen it, and it was a big hysterical thing. So everybody who didn't associate with these people just assumed that all black people like watermelon. Much like when I grew up, I thought all Asian people knew karate. Like every time I got in a fight with an Asian dude, I was just thinking he gonna kick me, nigga. I was like, this nigga. Which is
People
hella
still
racist.
think that.
To think that they all know karate,
But that's real shit.
But I feel like now in this generation, like, because I know my son, because they have a lot of foreign exchange students at El Camino and all the other high schools, and it's usually a lot of Asians that are coming over to our schools, and so we
Racist was
just
that.
yeah, to your schools.
they assume like all Asians are.
Yeah, you
super
did
smart.
say your school.
I said our school, or no, I said El Camino. I don't know. Now I'm confused. I don't know. You're confusing me.
Oh shit! What were we talking about? Anyway, I've never been to that store. I've never even heard that store.
Yeah.
Where's that store at, Shelly?
You said where's a store at?
That store that the caller was talking about.
Honey baked ham.
Oh, honey baked ham.
I
You've
didn't
never
know
heard of honey baked ham?
store. No,
No, it's not. It's a I mean, it's a restaurant, or like you buy hams, you buy turkeys, you can buy
I've never been there.
brisket. It's right. Well, there's one like close to us.
yeah, I never been there.
It's good.
So during
Oh, but you don't eat meat, so it wouldn't matter.
so during this part of the season they closed down.
They close down and they sell turkeys, either the whole turkey, sliced turkey, the whole ham, sliced ham, and then they'll sell sides. Like if you don't want to.
You know what else is good? Boston Market.
Oh no, that's fake food. Are they still open?
Oh my god.
No, it's research it.
Guess
But
we won't be having them as a sponsor. Thank you,
I'd rather
Shelly
honey baked
Rio.
ham as a sponsor. But you can also, like, if you don't want to cook and you have to bring, I don't know, mashed potatoes to Thanksgiving, they sell sides of it,
Oh, okay.
cream corn, all that stuff.
We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Speedy,
Vernon.
when you ate meat, I swear to God, honey baked ham would have been your campsite.
No, I
really
didn't
good.
do ham because I know
No,
what it
but they
does.
do the honey
I'm
baked turkey.
They
It's
do,
good.
they do briskets. They do everything.
Yeah, but I know what ham does to a black man, so I don't fuck with it.
No, but I don't eat ham either.
I do
Let you
bacon.
know, that would
I
have
used
been
to.
That
doesn't
would
make
have been
sense.
Campground.
No, that was my rationality. I would do bacon, but I didn't do ham.
Turkey bacon?
No.
Oh.
Back in the day, I
The
would
fuck
do.
you want cardboard for? Don't nobody know damn turkey
I
bacon.
hate
Turkey
turkey
bacon's
bacon.
good.
No.
Turkey bacon is cardboard.
Pretty much that's what it is. So you fuck around, let it get cold, it's a wrap.
But
my
anyway,
gosh.
honey baked ham is huge here. It is the best place to go for like holidays. 'Cause
Yeah.
You can get a whole. You can buy.
That's the name of the
buy a whole
restaurant?
dinner.
Honey
It's
baked
not
ham.
a restaurant.
It's really
It's a restaurant, but it's not a restaurant at the same time. It's where people go to order. But basically, what you can do is if you're having a party, you can go there, order some food, and then go pick it up.
Go pick it
they
up.
do sides
Right.
and everything.
And if you order in advance, they'll deliver it to your house.
And you don't mind eating some other shit somebody else made.
It's really good. I'm not
Ham,
gonna
I
lie.
don't give a damn.
Ham, I don't give a
Turkey,
damn.
I don't give a damn because I don't like turkey, but I will eat a honey baked turkey because it's already done,
And it's good.
and they smoke it and they know what they're doing, so I ain't got no problem with that.
Okay. Not bad, Vern.
Honey baked ham.
Yeah, I don't do ham. Not good for
Oh,
a
well,
black man.
again, but they do turkey.
Why ham ain't good for a black man?
High
Even
blood
though
pressure.
I know
Well, look,
I
so they
already
make all
know
this.
the
High
whole
blood
thing
pressure,
about
brother.
Ham not being good for people in general, but I don't give a shit. But anyway, what's your
High blood pressure, brother.
No, it's
You ever-
But
really
it's
yummy.
like okay,
Vernon,
most people think
Vernon, let me simplify it for you so
Thank
we
you.
don't have to get that deep into it. You ever heard the expression, you are what you eat?
yeah.
That's a true statement.
So, if
so-
you eat a nerd, you're a nerd.
So that's disgusting, Shelly. So just take a look at
No,
what
if
that
you eat it.
yeah, good point, Pops.
So if you eat a Smartie, you're smart.
All right. You know, Shelly, if a woman asks me, I'll probably get up from the table. If I let a dinner, so
I'm joking.
if I get a Smartie, I'll be like, you know.
Yeah. So
Stupid.
so if you eat Shelly, you're a Shelly.
You're real.
You'll be confused. nigga.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
confused.
You guys are
You're
stupid.
adopted.
But look, they also
motherfucker.
make pies. Like they make cheesecake.
Is it kind of like
No,
Marie?
no, no,
It's
no,
good.
no, 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 no.
Hey,
no,
Vernon, is it kind of like Marie's calendars?
Marie.
Oh,
What I
hell,
call her?
you
Maria?
talking about sweet potato pies? No.
No. Sweet potato pies. I said Marie calendars. Nigga, the restaurant.
What about? Yeah, I think so.
Is
Where
it-
you
is-
just go pick up where you can either eat
Is it
there
like
or go
that, Shelly?
pick up shit? Yeah.
No, I mean, but their pies are better.
Because
Hey,
you never
Vern-
see anybody
Vern,
eating in that place.
You know another dish that nobody can make without you knowing who it is?
What?
The apple pie. I mean, not apple pie. The
potato pie.
sweet. No.
You
Oh,
better
you
not.
just
you better
reminded
not-
me. Thank
pumpkin
you.
pie better not come out your mouth.
No, not pump.
Oh,
Nigga,
sweet
stop.
potato pie is bomb.
No. I'm talking about that black folks make. What's the shit with the crust on the top, crust on the bottom, nigga? The
You keep
Peach
telling
cobbler?
him
peach
what
cobbler.
black folks
Oh,
Peach,
my mother-in-law
peach
makes
cobbler
amazing
can
peach
only
cobbler.
be made by us. Am I right or wrong?
Right.
Peach cobbler can only be made by somebody's grandmama.
Who is us?
My mother-in-law,
Okay,
she makes
who
really
is
good.
Southern and know what the
And
fuck she
and I'ma ask, do you have the crust on the bottom? Because if it ain't on the bottom, that's not no peach
What is
cobbler.
that?
You know who? Well, you know what? I like Patty LaBelle's cobbler.
I haven't tried it. It's good.
Yes, I ate the whole fucking thing.
You think?
She has a peach cobbler and she has a peach apple cobbler. They're both good.
Oh, peach apple cobbler. I would try that.
Nah, because the apples, if they ain't not soft, it's not gonna
I
be
don't
right.
like peach cobbler.
Go with peach cobbler.
I like apple pie.
It's
My
the
mother's
same thing.
My mother made the best peach cobbler and potato salad ever known to man. Like
And
that's
you
what
know-
she had to
you know
bring
they
every
gonna
time.
ask who made the potato salad. You
Of
know
Yeah,
course.
yeah, because something about white folks make it, and they put pickles in it.
Pickles.
I'm not pickles. They put fruit in it.
Really?
Fuck it all up.
I've never had
Yes,
that in my life.
when I went to Phoenix, they put fruit in the sweet potato. The potato salad. I said, I'm out. Y'all have a good
my
day.
God, that was
I'm
the
out.
funniest shit when you came that year after that Thanksgiving. That shit
Man.
was fucking hysterical because you sat there and was like, nigga,
It was the worst.
I went to this shit. I ain't never doing
And
that shit again.
Here the thing, I was stuck. It wasn't like we could just bounce. We were gonna. So Thanksgiving was Thursday. We wasn't leaving because the kids didn't have to go to school. We wasn't leaving till Sunday, and I'm like, I'm stuck in this. And then they're gonna have leftovers, and they're gonna be like, Hey, Speedy,
No,
you didn't try the food?
nope. Oh, you know the best thing to do is to always have food at the house.
What do you mean?
Before you, let's say you're going somewhere to eat somewhere else, somebody else's house,
Mhm.
say, I'm going to have some food here just in case I don't like their shit. So when I come home, I'll have food.
Okay.
Or you bring a dish.
Yeah, but you bring a dish and
that
then they
sounds
notice
good.
that's the only thing you eat.
Don't you feel wrong though when you waiting on them to finish washing dishes so you can wash your dish and take it because you don't want to leave it?
No, you get
Just take it dirty. Who
When a
cares?
person is in there washing dishes, they're supposed to take all the dishes,
Uh.
not just have.
No, because if they wash it, I'm gonna forget I left it.
Not if it's like
So
a,
I wash my own.
What if it's
I
like
know
a
what you're
certain
talking-
like
okay.
we
Yeah,
have
I wash my
Thanksgiving
own.
dishes like they're pumpkin shaped with like harvest on them.
I'm not coming.
What the hell are you talking about, pumpkin?
I just
Black
thought
folks don't
about it.
eat pumpkin? What's
Yeah.
wrong
No,
with
no,
you?
I said pumpkin shaped dishes that have the
No,
harvest
I'm
design
cool.
Oh, no,
inside.
see, we don't do that
we
either.
don't do that. Not no black
That's not,
family.
we're not
She white.
festive like that.
Oh,
We'll
shut
bring a plate of some shit.
It's called
that's
making
it.
a presentation
No.
for your meal.
No, we
No.
don't do that.
No.
Look, so
Next
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
show you
make
pictures.
Next
You'll
you're gonna want somebody to be a pilgrim and someone to be
Oh,
Native
heck no, no.
Americans.
I didn't say anything about pilgrims and no.
Yeah,
I said
Did
harvest.
y'all have that big ass bowl in the middle of the table with
Yeah.
the gravy?
Yeah, everybody had that.
The biggest
Homemade gravy.
Yes.
Not no shit in the can, Shelly.
No, I get my gravy from Honey Bakes because I don't.
Yeah,
do
fucking
You
can
keep
gravy.
killing her with no. That's not how black folks do it.
We don't do it
No,
because I know her white side come out every once in a while, and for cooking, I'm pretty sure it does.
You do know I
Because
also have a black
somebody-
husband.
I asked y'all
Yeah.
yesterday before y'all got off subject. Could somebody tell me what electricity is?
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. Oh, is he coming?
I would hope
Somebody's
not.
coming in here. Dude, I
That-
just got mad hungry because your boy said he makes blueberry cobbler, and that sounds bomb.
Impossible.
I love blueberry cobbler.
I will not.
That's off the chain.
That is bomb.
Have you guys ever heard of apple cobbler?
That's good too.
Yeah.
Apple pie?
I just seen the apple cobbler. I didn't even know that was a thing. I was like, I'm straight.
Yeah,
love
they
apple
have
stuff.
apple. Just like I said, Patty LaBelle makes an apple peach cobbler.
I'm
They
gonna try
have
that
blueberry
because
cobbler,
I don't trust
apple
her. But
cobbler.
does she have the bottom crust?
But is she
Yeah.
making it, or is it like some manufacturer?
Well, I mean,
and she slapped her
manufacturer.
name
She
on
don't.
it,
She don't
right?
make it.
So
She's,
But it's her recipe though.
mm-hmm.
Because
probably
I
tweaked
think
it.
I think they're probably gonna end up being sold out by the time everybody starts.
Well, if you putting it there out like that, I'm gonna try to get it before it happens so I can see how
you better
good
get it right
tastes.
now, today.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
so
don't
most
forget-
People are doing their shopping today. They're doing their shopping today and this weekend, so
Right,
they don't have
you
to
have
get
to.
up so that they can do all their cooking next week.
All right.
Right.
All right, Vern, we're gonna take a quick break. Before we take the break, Shelly.
Yes.
All right, y'all.
Thanks, Vern.
Bye. So if you guys want to donate to Rollout Digital, you can do it on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal me.
Not
Because
her.
today is the 20th, so there's only
20,
really
10 days, 11
nine,
days.
Well, really 9 more days because the 30th is on because it's only 30
It's 31
days.
or- oh, it's
There's-
30.
and
Oh,
the 30th
okay.
is on Saturday. I think,
Got it.
or whatever. So
So that would be
yes,
Friday.
So if you guys want to be included in this month's drawing, $10 every $10 gets your name in here. So Cash App, Venmo, PayPal me.
Thank
Rollout
you.
Digital.
And if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Thank you for that. Just for listening to the show. How many more people we need, Shelly,
That's
to reach
probably
our
the
1,000?
Same amount I
Maybe-
said before.
No, I don't want it to be the same. I want somebody to click that motherfucker. How many?
Oh,
minutes?
so now it's 18 instead of 19.
Thank you, that one person. So we need 18 more people to subscribe. How many people in the chat room there? Are you guys liking the page?
123.
Come on, man. 123. I know 19 of you motherfuckers that haven't subscribed. Click on the subscribe button. Get us to 1,000. I want to be at 1,000 by today. Today. That way we'll celebrate. Shelly make some white shit or something like that. I don't
No,
know.
I'm not.
We'll take a quick break. Come right back. It is Rollout Live with Speedy and Friends. It's Rollout with Speedy and Friends. And I be
Speedy.
up in this.
You looking like I need it.